We see it all around us more and more every day. People with power punching down. But the Avengers weren't like that. I believed it in my core. I keep thinking, this has to have happened for...
I should have seen this coming. I didn't want to do research on this game before buying it because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. Had I done that, I might have saved $65. Why? This game was the biggest waste of effort and biggest disappointment I've ever experienced. This was a bigger disappointment than The Last of Us 2. I'm about to rip this game into microscopic pieces. This game should have been called Kamala Khan. Yeah, a little side note, the Avengers is going to be in the game too. Crystal Dynamics.
I can see the bird, Jabu, look!
It's about time. Oh. These seats don't recline.
It's so beautiful.
Huh. Why call it the Golden Gate Bridge if it's not?
Kamala ruined this game for me. This game is supposed to be about the Avengers, not her trying to put the Avengers together. The game tried so hard to make the players like Kamala, but from what I'm seeing, it failed. It's not just me, there are many players that don't like her.
They don't like my story. What if it doesn't fit in? It's gotta be perfect, you know?
When you were born, your brother said you had googly eyes.
What?
But I thought your eyes were the most beautiful things I had ever...
If it's one thing I hate in a video game, it's how obvious things can be. Thousands of kids wrote their stories, shared it to the Avengers, and somehow Kamala's story was the one that got picked.
We are all unique, Kamala. You should be proud of who you are.
Yeah, you tell her that now, but later you're gonna shame her and tell her that she needs to hide herself because she's an infectious disease. That's very hypocritical.
Oh, could you imagine? And the winner for best fan fiction ever is Avengers versus the Evil Sewer Lizards by Kamala Khan, and the crowd goes wild.
Evil Sewer Lizards is what gets picked as a winning story out of all the thousands of stories that was created. My 10-year-old self would have come up with something better.
Hey there, finalist. Can I get your name?
Kamala Khan, and this is my dad.
Yusuf.
The Khans. Great. Make sure to check out our comic scavenger hunt. Collect all 5 and get access to the VIP balcony. Once you've collected them all, just scan your phone at the elevator and you're golden. Have fun.
Don't you have enough comic books?
But the VIP balcony, I have to.
And because you're the main character, you will.
Oh, man. Oh, this is so cool.
Notice how Thor slams to the ground and not a little crack appears. A little detail will be appreciated, Crystal Dynamics. Just saying.
Ah, apologies. You are very small and hard to see. There is no need to cower before a son of Odin, though I understand the impulse. What is your name?
Oh, Kamala Khan.
Uh-huh. And what is that thing you are holding?
Oh, it's a high-density muon beam. A Model 3 repulsor club. It's Tony Stark's first love.
Odin's beard. About as intimidating as the man himself, hmm?
Oh, you're funny.
Yes, I am. Behold, a true weapon that needs no improvement.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if she be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
God, this kid is so cringy. I can't stand her.
Dark's trinkets and the god's might.
I guess. But every hero has to start somewhere, right?
Yes, yes, of course. You are very wise for one so young.
Thanks. So are you.
Kamala Khan. I will remember your name.
Why? She didn't do anything impressive. She just said something logical.
God of Thunder. Mind blown. Comic books. Prize. Focus.
I love you. Don't forget, the Avengers signing event starts at 12:30 on the main stage. Don't miss your chance to meet Earth's mightiest heroes.
Oh no, this one's all out. The shield cap used in World War II to smash Hitler in the face. This is so cool.
You're in the way.
I'm sorry.
This contest should only be for the real fans.
Hey, what makes you think I'm not a real fan? I deserve to be here too.
You really think that the Avengers read your little story? Get out of here.
Typical dickhead bullying someone smaller than him cliche.
And the mob, and the press, and the whole world tell you to move. You plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth, and you say no. You move.
What?
Who said that? A real fan would.
In the words of a buddy of mine, well, I guess I'm not a real fan because I don't know who the fuck said that.
Get out of here.
That actually worked. In real life, they would have made fun of her until she cried and ran away.
Great. And they're out of comics.
You know, for what it's worth, I thought that was pretty brave.
Thanks.
I'm guessing you're a Captain Marvel fan. She's off planet, but she would have liked to meet you.
Sorry, you're Captain America. I'm Kamala. Kamala Khan.
Khan. Your story had the evil sewer.
The sewer lizards, yeah.
Yeah. Thor really got a kick out of that one. Said they actually had a sewer lizard problem on Asgard once.
You read my story.
Everyone submitted.
That is so cool.
Hey, Cap, we should head to the stage. Tarleton is losing his nerve.
Have you seen Thor? He should be here by now.
I saw him. I saw him, yeah. He was over at the Stark booth, but he's probably not there anymore because
Who's the kid?
Nat, allow me to introduce one of our esteemed contestants. This is Kamala Khan, expert on all things evil sewer lizard.
Oh, all right. Hey, that thing you had me do with the storm drain cover? Pretty badass.
Hold on. You're going to try to convince me Natasha actually read her story? This screams because the story demands it louder than anything I've seen in the past.
Right. It's nice meeting you, Kamala.
See you around, kid.
I'll see you around. That was Captain America. And Black Widow. I'm dying.
Terrigen was meant for the people, not the billionaires.
It still can be. Stay focused on what matters. Our work is going to change the world, George. I know you don't like the pageantry, but it will be worth it.
He'll want control, profit.
We won't let him. This is your moment. With Stark's funding and your mind, you'll be a hero to all those people. Can't you see? We are so close.
Here you are.
Bruce.
You disappeared this morning.
There's always work to be done.
I know, always.
What is it?
Nothing. It's some little thing. Just getting some strange readings off the reactor. George, maybe you were right. Maybe we were too hasty to put this on public display. Do you think we could run over the numbers just one more time?
Oh, yeah, Emily.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, what are you doing back here?
I'm blocked.
If you're not allowed over here, then why were there some comic books in the machine waiting to be collected? Kamala, you could have just said, I wanted a comic from this section so I could get into the VIP balcony. So that other kid that looks like Slappy the Dummy from Goosebumps just randomly appeared there waiting for Kamala to trade that comic book with him. Like, really, game? You couldn't let us find them? That's half-assed. Just like this game.
Have your comic books?
Open sesame, comic book overlords.
Yo, Yusuf, how the fuck you got there so quick? Not 2 seconds and you're already there at the other gate?
You are not worthy.
Repetition in this game is worse than a fucking Pokemon game. You're literally just pressing 1 or 2 buttons and then pressing circle or B or whatever on PC. It's repetitive, it's boring, and it's highly frustrating.
Damn it, they played us. Steve, can you hear me? Get the hell out of there!
Screw this.
Now, I want to know who actually thought Cap died during this explosion. It was so obvious he never died. They're not going to kill one of the biggest Marvel characters in the beginning of the game.
5 years ago, the Avengers paraded dangerous, untested technology causing damage on an unprecedented scale. Our beloved Captain America was killed during the attempted theft of this technology. Thousands of other innocent people died, and many more still bear the scars of what has come to be known as A-Day. Hundreds fell sick, encased in strange cocoons, only to emerge with dangerous, otherworldly powers. With no known cure, the disease has spread across the country, and while both S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers promised to rectify the situation, it was Dr. Banner's testimony that brought about the end of an era.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. Many still lay dormant, unidentified. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
Bruce, this game made you into a bitch. Everything in life can be a danger to society. Vehicles that people use daily, water, sneezing, caffeine, or even loud music can kill you. But the Avengers prevent more deaths than any police department, FBI department, or even the military themselves. Not even the Avengers prevents anyone from dying, especially if they didn't see it coming.
Advanced idea mechanics think science is the solution to our nation's problems.
I wish I knew what happened to Captain Rogers that day, but I was nowhere near the reactor room.
Well, that's a damn lie. You closed the doors behind Cap. Sure, he told you to do so, but you were there and you're lying to people now. Not only that news reporter's voice is out of sync, but we don't know how he lost his left eye. He didn't have an eye patch during the fan festival.
This so-called resistance army grows stronger every day. This is Phil Sheldon reporting live at the A-Day anniversary.
Can't see the revolution right under their noses. Come on. Where'd you guys go? There's gotta be a clue here somewhere. Hello there. If you get it right, copy everything. We'll find you. Now we're talking. Whoa, Retro Stark.
Do you have a moment to talk, Beta?
Yeah, sure.
The girls are leaving for the mosque retreat in a couple of hours. It's still not too late to meet them at the bus.
It was tonight?
Kamala, we talked about this. Going to the retreat will be a good time to get away from all of this. Breathe some fresh air, laugh. Nakia will be very disappointed if you don't go.
You're right. I'll think about it.
Good. Very good. There'll be ice cream, eh? Oh, and best of all, no boys, so lots of fun. I love you, Beta.
I love you more. But you don't get it. Okay, where were we? Password hint. First love. Oh. on, Kamala, you got this. Oh, right. Duh. Dang! Come on, guys. No way. That can't be it.
Two cents here. Not only that Tony's password is so damn obvious that even a teenage kid can hack it, but this game loves the rule of three cliche.
Oh, right. Copy everything. Bless your inflated ego, Tony Stark. No. No. Oh, right. I know I got something. Better check this out at headquarters. Guess I really kicked the hornet's nest.
How the fuck did AIM get there so quick? How is it that Kamala didn't burn her hands? Her hands just light up when she's ziplining using her hands. This is that kid from the festival that wanted to trade comic books with Kamala. Out of all people, out of every kid who was a fan, we see this guy again. This guy is a grown man without balls who still gets pushed around like a little kid.
Stupid sympathizer.
Stop! Are you okay?
Candle Kid's got a girlfriend. Zach, check out her bag.
What?
What the hell is wrong with you people?
I just want to go home, okay, man?
What are you doing?
My kid brother was there on A-Day. He wrote some dumb stuff about Captain America.
It wasn't Cap's fault.
It's all their fault.
Well, that's a true tragedy. But it's not Cap's fault, nor is it this kid's fault. You beating him isn't going to get you any closer to your brother anytime soon.
Get back. She's one of them!
Don't let her touch you. We gotta go.
Dude, are you okay?
Not only did that dickhead survive that force, but he also survived the impact of hitting that monument at flying speed.
This can't be our mole.
She's still a liability.
Oh, good. You're awake. I'm so sorry. Those synthoids were only following their security protocols.
Stealing private information is a serious offense.
Monica, give her a moment.
Hey, what's going on? Where are you people taking me?
Somewhere safe. Forgive me. I know I don't quite compare to my holographic counterpart, but it's a nice trick for the shareholders.
Dr. Tarleton?
In the flesh.
Why did you hack our servers?
I didn't steal anything.
That was not what she asked you.
The cure, perhaps? Kamala, AIM only wants to free us from being at the mercy of the powerful. You know, subjectivity. Unlimited power, that's dangerous. It's lethal. A-Day was a prime example. You are lucky to be alive. But with technology, we can right their wrongs. We can give you back your normal life.
Look, I just guessed a password, okay? I didn't think I'd actually get in.
She is clearly violent. Her infection must be getting worse.
What? I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Of course not. But what happens when you lose control again?
She will faint, like every time in this game.
When you hurt someone that you love. Even the Avengers had to suffer for their hubris.
Hey, were you there? I mean, when Cap died. Were you there?
Yes. Luckily, Monica found me on the command deck. Her regenerative formula saved my life. Come on, Kamala. Let's do this. Yes? Let AIM help you.
I'll take my chances.
Damn it, George! Get the girl!
I want to know how they didn't check Kamala's personal belongings when she was unconscious. They would have found something interesting, but just like retarded villains in any video game, they do the opposite of what they should do.
Kamala Khan, stop running!
Not gonna happen.
Hey Kamala, remember Tiny Dancer? Remember how that anonymous person told you to go to the park? Don't you think that might be her? So Kamala's taking on robots that were made to equate the Avengers or even do what the Avengers couldn't. Kamala showed no combat history or even any kind of training, just that she is capable of hacking. So how she's taking on numerous enemies at once?
Okay, Hulk, we've got to find that neural uplink. Maybe Mr. Stark can find us some more footage of what—
So Kamala's talking through some sort of radio. What radio? I don't see anything on Hulk. Also, Kamala's still talking, right? How come I don't see her mouth moving? Crystal Dynamics really didn't think that through, did they?
So Tony Stark, the Tony Stark, lives here?
It appears so. Tony?
Hey, Bruce.
Long night?
Ooh, long 5 years.
At least it's quiet.
It was.
Hey, back off!
Hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kamala?
Well, Kamala, your Emerald-eyed friend here is kind of on my shit list.
Okay. I deserve.
Yeah, you're damn right you deserved it. Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Did you even check the science? Did you check
It was a
the
heist,
science?
Bruce.
No.
We were outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world.
So what? We just give up?
We didn't give up, Tony. We failed.
Nah, stop with the we shit. You placed the blame on the Avengers, the ones who risked their lives to save how many people? You said they're dangerous to the public. You made your team fail, and it broke up the Avengers.
Up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that.
We failed him.
We failed him.
He does.
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our farm.
What?
Dad said it was too dangerous. He told me to get rid of it. I fed that cub. I named him. I watched him play with my beloved dog, Darwin.
You're wasting my time.
I felt if I could instill rules, the proper boundaries, I could harness the raw power of that beast.
Are you done rambling?
Almost. A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me, snarling, frothing at the mouth. Darwin bought me a few precious moments to call for help. My dad shot the wolf, but it was too late. Darwin had been torn to pieces.
We need him.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Leave. Please.
Okay, now that is how you start to present a villain. Now, I should send this because of how shitty a villain he turned out to be at the end, but this scene was actually sick. But we're gonna remove that merit because this is the last time we're gonna see Abomination for the story. Such a wasted potential. We could have gotten a sick final fight with Hulk and Abomination.
You. Whoa.
Hey!
Sorry?
You should have knocked.
I was trying. I was knocking fist. Jarvis, help me out here.
It appears the locking mechanisms on some of the Chimera's crew quarters have not been enabled.
There you have it. I will fix that.
Please do.
I'll meet up on the command deck. About 10 minutes. You should come.
I know, I look ridiculous.
Yes, you do. Your whole character is ridiculous if I'm being honest.
Rose the kid's fine. She's tough. Kinda like her. And she laughs at my jokes.
Yeah, she grows up.
Yeah, that's why you wanted to ditch her when you first got to Tony's. Isn't that right, Bruce?
Arms.
I have to call extreme bullshit on this. Kamala doesn't have the mass to actually make this thing crumble and fall. Like, as soon as she landed, the whole thing just fell apart.
AIM's moving the Inhumans to a more secure location. Soon.
Okay.
You've been talking to Dante?
I'm sorry, who's Dante?
One of our Inhuman survivors. We were able to get him out, but his mother is still inside, and our escape caused AIM to shore up security.
Gotcha.
Look, we have to help them.
That's not a good idea.
What? There's Inhumans in there. I don't understand. Dante's mom. We can't just sit around and do nothing.
We're not gonna sit around and do nothing, okay? Roy just left with the energy cores. It means Tony's gonna be here in less than a day. We need to wait.
I don't understand. We have the Hulk.
Kamala, the Resistance has been trying to infiltrate that facility for months. Getting out was far easier than getting in, and we had help. From the ground, its walls are nearly impenetrable.
You saw what we did back there. I could help.
But it's too risky. You wanna help?
What is this? The main character acting too stubborn to listen to reasons? She's a teenage girl who is very annoying because she thinks she can save everyone. Now she's going to sneak out and get herself captured.
Help.
But it's too risky. You wanna help?
You don't understand. You're not Inhuman.
Well, he has a beast form inside of him that he needs to deal with. He has that for the rest of his life. He's dealt with more shit than you ever have. He even tried killing himself because the depression put him through, and he can't even die.
Okay, you know where my head here. Oh, all I need is how out. No.
So it appears you lose control of yourself when you overuse your powers. You didn't think of that when you were being a stubborn teenage girl? For a smart girl who helped the Avengers get back together, you're pretty stupid.
Monica, nice suit. You've caused me enough problems. And I'm not done yet. Where's the girl, Monica?
You know, this is why I say villains in video games are generic and very stupid. Monica is trying to kill Widow, right? She just had her and could have crushed her. Instead, she threw her.
Have all my toys.
Of course people are toys to you.
No, not toys. Noble sacrifices to the greater good.
Bad guy bingo. Are you twisting your mustache inside that suit?
Mock me. But everything I've done has been for the future of humankind.
Oh, absolutely. Kidnapping kids, taking them away from their families, torment by cops, powers even if it kills them, and then you have the senator lie to the public.
Black Widow? What are you doing?
Come on, let's get out of here.
I'm going home. To Jersey. I don't know who I was kidding.
Main character who believed so much in herself failed once and suddenly she lost faith in herself. Cliche.
Oh, this should be interesting. These two haven't spoken since the hearings. Think Bruce is up to it?
He better be. Once we break up Tarleton's little party, he'll clean house.
The AIM experience. So many better names.
Look, we need the location of that lab. Hundreds of Inhumans depend on it.
So Tiny Dancer, huh?
Let me guess, you would have gone with Rocket Man.
Please. Not even close.
I don't know about that, Tony. Remember what you said to Bruce?
I would have gone with Rocket Man.
Little party, clean house.
The AIM experience. So Tiny Dancer.
Let me guess. You're planning a big reveal at the Adaptoid launch. The triumphant return of the Avengers.
Imprisonment and torture. That's how AIM's gonna make the world a better place.
Please. Ebola, smallpox, polio, all fatal, if not for lab rats.
Humans aren't sick, Monica. You're just harvesting their powers to make your little robots.
Robots that possess complex AI. Capable of seeing the most effective application of their powers, all with minimal human casualty.
Where's the lab, Monica? You can reverse engineer Terrigen, sure, but it'll be catastrophic and you know it. You were there on A-Day, and you know if we do it again, it's not gonna just endanger Inhumans, it's gonna endanger all of us.
Last I checked, A-Day was your mess. Damn it.
Gonna need a stronger table.
I see something's changed.
Everything's just an experiment with you, isn't it? It is. Tarleton and humans. Me.
Scour the earth. You will not find our lab.
Job on that last sentence, dumbass. Pretty much gave yourself up.
Saving the world requires sacrifice!
Not this way. Imprisoning people, tormenting them, and possibly killing them is a horrible act that should have you in prison for the rest of your life. How did you not end up in prison after everything was done is due to plot demands.
We're here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city!
So we're at about half of the game right now, and this is when Thor finally comes out. But no, we had to play as Kamala for the damn game. She was more than enough.
That AIM is supposed to unveil their promising new Adaptoid program!
Oh, shit.
Saving the person of interest at the nick of time, cliche.
No.
Cap smashed the reactor.
He had to have a reason.
What reason?
The reason is if he didn't, millions upon millions of people would have died. Now that's not the sin because Bruce wouldn't know that. The sin is that Cap actually survived that. He smashed into the reactor head on.
The bus, why don't you?
No, it's not the time.
No, it's okay, Nat. See, he's been waiting to do this since Golden Acres, haven't you?
Haven't you?
This is all of ours. How do you not get that?
What I get is that you actually believe all that crap you said at the hearing.
I believe that we are dangerous.
You really think the world is better without us?
Yes.
I'm out of here.
You all have not changed.
Look at her. She can't be fixed. She can't be cured. I've done the experiments. I've checked her DNA over and over and over again. You and I created the perfect
No, actually, I do the job. I make the tough decisions.
Doomed.
I stand by the people who made me who I am.
I am warning you.
Bruce? Angry?
See, it's always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are. Maybe that's why Monica got the better of you.
Now this is cool and all, but let's be honest. The fact that Hulk didn't rip Iron Man into pieces is a major sin.
Okay. Interrogation footage. There's gotta be a clue here somewhere.
Let me guess. You're planning a big reveal at the Adaptoid launch.
Come on, Monica, give me something.
Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab. The Adaptoids will launch, Bruce. Saving the world by our sacrifice!
This is useless. I just want to talk to my dad.
Calling Yusuf Khan.
No, don't, Jarvis. I didn't mean to.
Hello? Beta, is that you? Oh, Kamala, if you're there, I miss you so much. Look, I'm not angry. I just want you to come home.
Kamala, there is no reason why you can't speak to your father. Earlier, when you left home, you called him with no issue. Now you can't speak to him?
Perhaps you're scared. A little unsure. The important thing is that you always stay true to yourself.
How is it that her father didn't get any powers? He was right there with Kamala the whole time. I call bullshit and plot demands.
I love you more. Look, I know I messed up. I wanted to blame AIM so bad for what happened to me on A did me. But Cap must have had a good reason for what he did. I know it. People believe in the event, not just because of your cool powers, but because no matter how bad things get, no matter how much you disagree, you always come together. Don't you get it? Your differences are your greatest superpower.
I never liked Kamala. I never will. She is the most cliche character. She is a teenage girl who somehow survived getting captured twice, survived every fight in the damn game, someone who doesn't have any experience in battle, somehow beat fucking MODOK. I would have liked this game much more if Kamala wasn't in the game.
Bad guy out there who wants to hurt the world. But we can stop him. Good, you are. It's a thing you do.
Bruce, where the fuck did you get that shirt from? It just appeared on you? The shirt was automatically on Bruce when he turned back. Tony is still in one piece after fighting Hulk.
Pull up! Go left! Looks like that storm fried my system. Kamala! Jarvis, you still there? Guys, my system's starting to short out! Jarvis! Kamala! Jarvis, I'm on fire! A jet booster! Gotta do it manually!
Tony makes it into space in a matter of minutes. Sorry, but at that speed, that suit should not hold together, or at least Tony shouldn't be conscious right now.
That's not ominous at all. Please be alive. Steve?
So I already seen that Steve somehow survived the reactor. But how did Monica get Steve out of there when she wasn't anywhere near him? How did she manage to bring him into space without anyone noticing? Without MODOK noticing?
Thanks to you, apparently. And Monica, if you believe the news stories.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay, I got you.
Cap was literally sleeping for the past 5 years. He shouldn't be moving at this point, but in a couple seconds he'll be playing as Cap, jumping around like a fucking rabbit fused with a kangaroo. Cap, you were asleep for the past 5 years. You just woke up. Now you're opening an automatic security system in space minutes after you woke up? Okay.
Well, at least it's a good view.
That it is. Damn it. So close. Well, since we're gonna die anyway, you have any, I don't know, last confessions?
Your jokes. I just don't get them.
I know, I read your diary. Why'd you smash the reactor, Cap? A lot of people died.
Tony, there was something buried deep beneath the bay. Somehow linked to the reactor, working its way to the surface every minute.
It's the earthquake.
I had to do something. The entire San Andreas fault was about to blow. The ocean would have consumed the city. Millions would have died.
Never doubted you for a second. Just had to hear it, you know? What the hell is that?
Well, look who it is. Am I always going to save the day?
I'd expect nothing less from the God of Thunder.
Really, Crystal Dynamics? You guys had to copy from Endgame, didn't you?
This was your regenerative formula.
George?
How long have I been your lab rat?
I knew you'd react like this. You'd rather die than need something from them.
Played Bruce Banner. someone who is much smarter than you. Well, when you were actually human. Played them for a fool. Did you really think she wasn't gonna do the same to you?
Just think of
You
all the...
infected me with his blood. It could have killed me.
But it didn't. Remember the dream, George.
How could you make me one of them?
I made you strong.
You stole my hope. And now, I am going to give you the same odds that I had.
This is what I don't get. If MODOK hates people with superpowers, why did he inject Monica? Monica is now able to clone herself using the Inhumans.
Steve.
Nat. God, it's good to see you.
Listen, if I had known you were alive, that they had you.
This isn't on you. Tarleton didn't even know Monica had me.
A-Day. The heist. Monica hired Taskmaster to steal a Terrigen crystal.
His men triggered the security protocols, initiating the Chimera's autopilot. But that thing in the bay, that was unexpected.
The heat signal. It must have been what caused the earthquake that took down the city. What was that?
I don't know. Nat, I just keep thinking, if I hadn't, all those people...
Cap, didn't you say if you didn't do what you did, millions of people would have died?
I had to do something. The entire San Andreas fault was about to blow. The ocean would have consumed the city. Millions would have died.
So why are you beating yourself up about it?
I would have done this.
You're alive. I knew it.
What the hell do you mean you knew it? You and everybody else thought Cap died smashing the reactor. Not once did you say you believe Cap is still alive. Don't give me that bullshit.
They're starting to panic. They're running and screaming. Some seem affected by the mess. It's like it's triggering something. I can't believe it. AIM is firing on the Air Force. Let's get out of here. Run.
Captors, we told ourselves Terrigen was going to change the world.
I know. We made a mistake, George.
Don't call me that. George failed. MODOK won't.
Well, you haven't legally changed your name, so George is still your name, whether you like it or not.
Power cannot...
But honestly, they did not do MODOK's design well. This is how MODOK is supposed to look, not just a big ass head on a flying chair. Also, let's talk about his abilities. MODOK is supposed to be intellectually advanced. His strategies are supposed to be beyond anyone's imagination. He is supposed to be a huge threat that is impossible to outsmart. This game made him into a joke. Monica played him like a fool for 90% of the game. Then you have Kamala beating his ass at the end. Kamala, a teenage girl who has no experience in battles.
In the Quinjet. Too much cover fire.
We got this. The door ahead leads to the transmitter's base. I'll follow Hulk's lead and try not to fall to my death.
Good plan.
Cap, that is water you're falling into if you do fall. You fell from a 30-story building and landed safely. I'm pretty sure you can survive that fall. Just saying.
The door ahead leads to the transmitter's base.
Hulk! Don't you understand?
So you're going to try to convince me that Kamala has super strength? Last time I checked, elasticity doesn't come with super strength.
It is something inhuman.
No! This isn't how you make things right! We deserve a chance!
I know you think you can use this power for good, but you're no hero.
MODOK, you're a massive hypocrite. What are you using your powers for? The same shit you despise. In fact, you're worse than all the Inhumans because you're actually trying to kill.
No!
No! This isn't how you make things right! We deserve a chance!
I know you think you can use this power for good, but you're no hero. You're just a mistake.
So this is the biggest cliche in a superhero game. The villain tells the main character she is no good, then out of nowhere she gains all this power and beats him. The game is so predictable. I knew Kat wasn't dead. I knew Kamala was going to be the generic shitty main character. I knew Kamala was going to be the one to beat MODOK. This game was a waste of time. During those 5 seconds, MODOK had enough time to put more strength into that fist and crush the dumb bitch. Instead, like every cliche villain, they wait and lose the opportunity to win the battle. Another major sin here is that you're not fighting here. This is all cinematics. Like I said, this game was a waste.
Good God, come on!
Good isn't a thing you are!
Inhuman, born destructive, violence!
You're wrong! I'm not sick! I never was!
Am I the only one seeing this right? How is she not stabbing herself with that big ass point coming out of his chest? So that's the last we see of MODOK. That shouldn't have killed MODOK. No one found it weird how MODOK was nowhere to be seen after the battle?
Hi.
You know you're grounded till you're 30, yes?
Yes.
Good. From now on, nothing but school. And your special field trips.
Really? Oh, Abu.
I'm so proud of you, Beta. But let's not tell Ami, okay?
Okay.
Come.
Do we have snacks?
Of course.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so this was Kamala 5 years ago. When the hell did she take this picture with them? I mean, we clearly didn't see this picture happening. Kamala never said anything about the picture, nor showed this picture before. When she first looked at Tony, she was surprised to see him. But a minute after Tony appeared, the explosion happened. So when was this picture taken? I'll leave this right here until someone answers this.
Feel ridiculous.
Yeah, of course you do.